Duncan.
Yes, hello, Scott.
Hello, friend. 3-1
Yeah,
against
good
St.
win.
Louis.
I mean, an amazing win, to be honest. I was a bit worried because St. Louis had been tearing up the league, to be honest.
Class of the West, man.
I thought they'd been great. And we made them look ordinary, I thought, especially in the first, in fact, all the way through, we made them look ordinary. I thought they scored a scrambled goal, which I wasn't really sure it was a goal.
Wasn't convinced.
No, I wasn't convinced. But they looked ordinary. Like I know they had like
missing three important
players. Yeah.
They missed Loven for injury. They're missing Blom. They're 6, and they're missing Klaus. That giant center forward.
We're missing a striker, but we do that every match. We do that every match. We're missing Godoy and we're missing Zimmerman. Well, and we're missing McNaughton. Okay. So I thought that I'd have had if I was St. Louis, I'd have had people running at Bauer all the time, trying to turn him around.
They certainly had. They put Giacchini on him, but Giacchini, I don't think he's got the speed to be able to take him.
There was the first 10 minutes. They got some joy against Lovitz on their right.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh God, Lovitz is going to struggle because this guy was faster than him and was I can't remember what he's called.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like running around him and they didn't exploit it. It was like that just went away. Like they didn't try to get it down there often. Anyway, I thought that McCarty played a really nice little role, holding midfield role, and then swapping off with Sean Davis.
Yeah, Davis and McCarty kind of switching.
They were swapping places all the time, which I thought was really nice. Great for McCarty. McCarty and Godoy shouldn't play at the same time. They're just too similar.
Yeah.
You need the energy of Davis. He'll run. Mule, I thought I was a bit disappointed that we went for Mule initially, but we corrected at halftime by taking Leal off.
Yeah.
And Mule actually grew into the game.
I think that Mule had a better second half than he had first half. I agree.
And I thought that was a great move because I'd probably hauled him off at halftime as opposed to Leal. But Leal's still not right, is he?
Yeah,
he's still not quite right.
He certainly was not communicating well with Moore.
You're right.
Yeah, and there were lots of cases where Leal was like out of position and had to hustle back.
I think that he's like, I think Leal's. I think we might be forcing it on him too much, and then to take him off halftime, I thought was a bit cruel. Like that always feels bad. I think.
Yeah, you come off at half, you're like that means it means we're fixing something.
Yeah. So I feel sorry for him because he could be an important player. But when Schaffelberg came on, I said to my friend Brett, he's
watch this.
Yeah, and he was just like, oh yeah, you can tell he's good, can't you?
And then running around the backside of defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, man, speed move.
And he's even got a really nice little ball in to the box afterwards. He's like a low rent Traore, right? For
Traore is
that his name? The guy who plays for Wolves.
Yeah. It's fast, smart.
Without the huge arms.
It's exactly. Yes. It's like Traore who's not addicted to protein powder.
Yeah. I mean, that's a bold claim. But anyway, so I thought I was really impressed by the way we played, to be honest. And I don't say that very often. I don't give faint praise.
It's not a lot of faint praise, not a lot of easy praise from Duncan. So a good game tonight.
Yes.
What'd you think? So we weren't convinced about the St. Louis goal.
No.
What about the 3 goals that we saw from Mukhtar tonight?
Well, actually, I don't want you to disown me. I actually got interviewed by St. Louis Fan TV before on the way into the ground.
You should direct them over here. We need to talk to them.
I got interviewed by them on the way into the ground, and they asked me like, why is Mukhtar so important? I was like, because he's our only creative player and he's scoring all the goals right now. Like he's all we've got really, and if he gets injured, we're kind of in a bit of a it's
been said too many times that we are one Hani Mukhtar injury away from the wooden spoon. I get that.
I think that, but while he's fit and while the transfer market in Europe remains closed, I think we're fine.
They liked him at Brøndby, that's for sure.
Well, somebody comes in and offers 18 million for Mukhtar. What are you going to do? Seriously.
Remind him that his wife is from Nashville? I don't know what to say.
Given she's from Nashville,
a lot of money.
Don't you think she's going to go, oh, yeah, I'll go live in Manchester. I'll go live in... No, not Manchester.
Manchester!
That's a bit
That's gross.
Fulham. I'll go live in Fulham. There you go. Okay. See, that makes sense, doesn't it? You can see mucked up.
I can see. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
So I'm just saying. What do you do with that? You don't want a player who's pissed off on your team. But anyway, that's not happening. That's a hypothetical.
Pure speculation.
But I think that we've always been said, we need a striker because Bunbury. I'm sorry, he was like The Walking Dead today, wasn't he?
So this is a situation where Drew and I were sitting next to each other and we said, was Zubac an upgrade from Bunbury tonight? And I think that the answer is yes.
Marginal, right?
Man,
he's little. This is where flying back hill.
This is
nice.
where we are. That was very beautiful.
And I think maybe you just go, well, Bunbury's not doing much. Zubac might not do much, but then do something amazing, like pull it out of his arse. Yeah. So let's do that then.
Let's do that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So I mean, you've got two very. I think that was a problem with all our attackers. Well, not all our attackers, all our centre forwards. Was they're all very similar. Like they're Zubac, Sapong, Bunbury.
Yeah.
All very similar.
Yeah.
All like a big target man up front, which is I hope they don't go get a Valencia or something like that. Like just some huge old bloke who they can fire the ball at.
Bounce it back at us, but do it in a way that makes it so that it actually works instead of rolls out of bounds.
Well, I would have played Schaffelberg instead of Bunbury from the start, really, and just gone like
run them right at those giant center backs. Run them right at those giant center backs.
And I thought that the refereeing again was terrible, wasn't it? Like the refereeing was terrible. Like
I think we always play against blue. We always play against blue. We played against red and blue tonight.
But I thought anyway, overall, McCarthy was amazing.
McCarthy's night was great.
Sean Davis was great working with McCarthy, and it was awesome.
And Joe directing a defense.
That was one thing I noticed. Bauer and Ma don't get on, do they? They were barking at each other a lot.
There were some communication issues. I agree with you.
I think the Zimmerman needs to take Ma under his wing and go, this is how you organise the defence.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And have some mentoring going on. And because it seems like Ma's too quiet and too reserved to be able to tell other people. And
we're running the trap. You need to
when it's Bauer. When it's him, when he's the Ma's the fucking is the dominant defender. He's the one in charge. He's the one should be saying no.
Yeah,
you do this.
Yeah,
and it wasn't like that. They were a bit like,
who's running the show here?
Yeah, who's running the show? Yeah,
the guy who hasn't even had yet an hour of MLS play.
Yeah, and Bauer was shouting a lot in the first half at Ma. I thought, which was. They need to sort that out. But overall, fucking lovely stuff. It was a really nice little football match, wasn't it?
It was. Duncan?
Lovely stuff.
Sir, lovely stuff indeed.
Take care. Let's see, Scott.